You can almost hear the gulls circling above Cornwall's ragged coast when the envelope arrives, cream white, crest embossed, stamped Private Secretary to His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales. Connor Rylallow, captain of freshly promoted Truro City, slices it open with a nervous grin. Out slips a single sheet, Buckingham-grade parchment, ink still glistening. And beneath the courteous flourish of Ian Patrick's signature glows the real thunderbolt, William's personal salute to Cornwall's first professional team. One paragraph, 60-odd words, yet the impact detonates far beyond Treyou Road. Because while tabloids squawk that William and Kate are sunning themselves into oblivion, the Duke of Cornwall just cracked the holiday facade wide open, reminding an entire duchy, and every doom-scrolling critic, that a future king can issue policy, purpose, and pressure in the stroke of a fountain pen. Let's rewind. It's mid-August, the House of Windsor supposedly locked in muffled summer mode, Charles nursing chemo fatigue at Balmoral, Princess and clocking double engagements to plug the schedule, William and Catherine eyeing sandcastles and overdue bedtime stories. Anti-monarchists seize the lull, chanting slash the civil list if they're not working. Reddit brims with cynics predicting a monarchy on cruise control. Then this letter surfaces, quiet, precise, lethal in its symbolism, and the narrative lurches. Because Truro City's leap into full-time professionalism isn't merely a football footnote, it's a seismic jolt in Cornish identity. The Duchy of Cornwall, William's billion-pound estate, has waited generations for a hometown badge on England's national map. With promotion secured, Cornwall finally fields a professional side among the National League's gritty ranks. Every pub from Liskeard to Land's End buzzes about away days to Oldham, Hartlepool, Gateshead, proper journeys, proper rivalry. The Prince of Wales senses a cultural supercharger when he sees one, he seizes his fountain pen. Note William's phrasing, like everyone else in Cornwall will be cheering you on. Not the palace, not the royal household, everyone. His fusing crown and county, repositioning the heir's ancient duchy as a crucible of modern sporting pride. It's economic diplomacy disguised as sports fandom. Sponsors perk up, broadcasters eye a windswept underdog storyline, tourist boards draft football and clotted cream itineraries. All from one letter. And it lands while Cornish grassroots still purr about William's earlier intervention 90 kilometres down the coast, where Mousel AFC had nearly choked on potholes so brutal even delivery vans refused the lane. Enter the Duke of Cornwall, convening civil engineers, council chiefs, and a local granite mogul in a Zoom call bristling with high-vis vests. Result: a brand new access road slicing through bureaucratic bedrock faster than any council motion in a decade. William promised to tour the tarmac himself, boots on the gravel, once the asphalt settles, a photo op that will etch him into Cornish folklore long after the blacktop cools. Notice the pattern. 2 rapid-fire football rescues, delivered in the supposed hush of school holiday recess. A stealth campaign that converts quiet weeks into PR gold, all without rolling out Buckingham's gilded pomp. It is the very opposite of idle privilege the trolls accuse him of. And the timing? Unsparing. Just as social media drags the Waleses for skipping next week's VJ Day commemorations, William counters with targeted local action. He's not standing at a cenotaph, true, but he is drilling into the bedrock of regional identity, rewiring Cornwall's sporting arteries, and doing it under the radar. Critics, of course, howl double standards. A letter costs seconds, where's the sweat? But they overlook the slow burn fuse William is lighting. Football, in Britain, is political currency. Patronage of the FA gives the prince soft power no cabinet reshuffle can rival. By elevating Truro City and smoothing Mousel's path, he binds the Dutch's grassroots to his reign long before any coronation messiah speech. Ask any political strategist, deliver local infrastructure and a dash of cultural pride, and loyalty calcifies. Meanwhile, royal accountants taste opportunity. A professional club means broadcast rights, matchday economics, synergy with duchy farms hawking pasture-raised sausage rolls to away supporters. Sustainable revenue sweetens the estate's profit sheet, real numbers the Treasury can flaunt when Republican MPs demand ROI on royal privilege. And that single sign-off, good luck to the tinners, packs Cornish myth into monarchic muscle. The nickname evokes medieval tin miners whose toil bankrolled Tudor splendor. William taps that mythology, aligning modern sport with ancient industry, recasting himself less as aloof landlord, more as 21st-century patron of regional revival. Even Aston Villa diehards nod approval. A monarch-in-waiting who bleeds club colours knows how to bleed county colours too. Villa Park insiders whisper that William's WhatsApp chat with ex-pros erupted in clapping hand emojis when the Truro letter surfaced. Across the Midlands, it reads as brand consistency. The Prince loves football, full stop, and he'll champion it wherever dynastic duty drags him. Yet make no mistake, this is chess, not charades. Each micro-intervention forms a mosaic of William's future reign: lean on localism, weaponize sport, channel profits into community scaffolding, shape headlines without grandstanding. By the time he eventually takes the throne and perhaps removes scandal magnets from the guest list, regions will recall the heir who built roads and wrote letters that changed fates, not the uncle who hoarded palaces. The contrast intensifies if you zoom out. While Charles battles illness and Andrew recedes into royal lodge gloom, William's stealth campaign in Cornwall casts him as a dynamic fixer. Catherine's early years videos feed the soft power, scientific mother storyline. William's asphalt arteries feed the hard power, practical duke storyline. Together they craft a new royal bargain: fewer balcony waves, more community deliverables. Will the public buy it? Early signs suggest yes. Cornish social feeds erupted, fishermen posting trawler selfies with #TinnersKing, teenagers tagging TikTok dances at Mousel's new tarmac, ex-service pensioners lauding William for fixing something Whitehall ignored. That's measurable loyalty, no carriage ride required. But storms brew. Absent from VJ Day, the couple will need to show contrition or outsized impact elsewhere. Critics call their working royal hours part-time monarchy. If summer fades without a high-octane autumn schedule, the road ribbon and football letter risk smelling like tokenism. Sources close to Kensington hint at the next volley: a surprise in-stadium appearance when Truro hosts its first National League fixture under lights, William in scarf and rain jacket, Charlotte at his side, cameras rolling. Perhaps a charity pledge tying duchy profits from the new road to grassroots coaching grants. Maybe even a short walkabout in Falmouth High Street to taste miners' pasties and soak up unscripted cheers. Everything choreographed to drive home the message: the heir's holiday might be family first, but his duchy never sleeps. So, dear viewers, remember this parchment-thin story that sliced through lazy August headlines. One letter, yes, but also a foretaste of the monarchy's next operating system. William's note to a lower league captain is less about 22 men chasing a ball and more about a crown chasing relevance in a skeptical era. Ignore it at your peril. Because when the whistle blows at Treyu Road this season, you won't just hear Cornwall's roar, you'll hear the heir apparent testing an anthem for his own reign. Now it's your turn. Does William's football diplomacy impress you, or should a future king ditch the pen and show up for VJ Day? Tap out your verdict in the comments, smash that like button for more royal deep dives, and subscribe so you won't miss the next hidden maneuver from the House of Windsor's most strategic player.